Hey y'all, welcome back. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my no foundation makeup routine. This is actually the routine I do most often because I pretty much don't wear foundation a whole lot. Good morning. It is early in the morning, 7:50 a.m. I wanted to start filming because I have a lot to do today that I want to get done. I'm also going to be talking through this video because there's a lot going on in the world right now that has me kind of sad, and I just want to talk about makeup and kind of escape my own thoughts for a little while. So this will be a talk through, so I'm not sure how long this will be. So to start off, I already did my eyebrows, as you can see, and I use the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. This is what I've been using for the last couple of months, and it works really well. I really enjoy it. This shade is in Dark Brunette. I already prepped my skin as well. I'm going to show you guys what I use. I really want this to be in depth if you haven't realized that. First, I went in with my Shea Moisture Youth Infusing Eye Cream, and then I went in with my Pearlessence 24K Gold Illuminating Facial Serum, and then I went in with my moisturizer, and I used the Daily Greens Whipped Moisturizing Face Cream. It looks like this. So when I do my no foundation routine, I do not use primer. I feel like I don't have anything major that I want to stick to my skin. I pretty much let my moisturizers and stuff like that be my primer. But the first thing I'm going to do is go in, let me shake it up some. I'm gonna go on with the OMGLO Highlighting Finishing Spray just to give me even more of a glow. Just a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna go straight into concealer. I'm gonna be using a concealer that is the same shade of my skin tone first. You guys know I really love doing this because I feel like it really helps get rid of my dark circles or dark marks before I go in and use a highlighting concealer. So today I'm using the Black Opal Even True Conceal and Brighten Under Eye Concealer. This is in the shade Toast. Oh, this might be a little bit too dark. And I'm also gonna stipple it around some areas where I have like some pimple scarring. So I'm gonna blend this out with my finger, and I'm gonna use my ring finger because your ring finger has less pressure than like your index finger. You don't want to really tug on your skin, especially under your eyes. I feel like using your finger really allows the product to warm up as you're patting it, and I really like how it looks. So now I'm just gonna grab my e.l.f. concealer brush and just kind of blend this out. When I go in with the concealer that is the same shade of my skin tone, I feel like it really helps my overall look. So I'm just gonna grab this Real Technique sponge and just dab that. So now we got that all blended out. Everything is looking right, hopefully. Now we're going to go into our highlighting concealer, and I'm going to be using the Colourpop No Filter Concealer in the shade Dark 42. I'm going to do a little bit on my nose, above my lip, my chin, and just a little bit on the forehead like that. Same thing, we're going to start with our ring finger. And I like to put the concealer, you saw that I did the V a little lower than like right under my actual eye, because I like to blend it up with my finger. I feel like sometimes when you put the concealer right under your eye, like right here, it kind of cakes up when you blend it out. So I like to go a little bit lower and then just blend it up. Okay, so we have our highlighting concealer on. So as you can see, it really doesn't take a lot to kind of give yourself an even complexion. It's all about just putting it in the areas where you need the most help. And that's what I like to do when I wear no foundation, because obviously foundation is going to give you an even complexion all over. But when you don't wear foundation, you just have to kind of strategically conceal certain areas. So that's what we did. So now I'm going to go in and immediately set my face, more like my T-zone area. And I'm going to use the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Dark. I love using this powder when I don't wear foundation because it's super lightweight and it gives your skin this nice skin-like finish. Doesn't look very cakey on the skin, and I feel like it also gives you a little bit of a glow. Okay, so I have new brushes as well. So I ordered these brushes from BH Cosmetics. This is like their festival brush set. What is it called? Color Festival brush set. It comes with the brushes and the brush holder. These were like $24, and it comes with like 12 or 13 brushes. Really neat. So we're gonna use a new brush from the set. This is the BH Cosmetics #2 brush from that set. And I'm gonna dip right into the powder here. And I'm gonna kind of stamp it and roll it on the skin. So we're gonna stamp and roll it. So stamp it and roll it. Gonna set my forehead as well. My mouth area. A little bit on my nose. I learned this technique from a makeup artist on Instagram whom I love. Her Instagram handle is King Molly Magic. She's amazing. She does really great like skin like makeup. That's one of the tips she gives on setting skin, is to kind of like roll it on the skin instead of like, you know, dusting it on. So next we're gonna bronze up the skin, and I'm first gonna be using the Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette, medium to dark, and I'm gonna be mixing these two shades, Sculpt and Contour. And I'm going to be using another brush from the BH Cosmetics set. This is the #3 brush. So I've already been obsessed with like powder contouring and bronzing more so than cream. So I was already doing this, but really when I don't wear foundation, I really just use powders, because sometimes creams can look a little bit different on your skin when you don't wear foundation and just use a cream contour. It could look a little bit harsh. Then I'm gonna go over that with my Real Techniques sponge. Now going into my MAC Refined Golden Bronzing Powder. This one has a little bit of a sheen to it, and that is why I love it, because it's gonna help give your skin like this nice glow. These BH Cosmetics brushes are so soft, you guys. So this is actually my first set of brushes from BH Cosmetics, and I'm loving every second of it so far. They're really soft. So now we're concealed, we set the concealer, we bronzed up. So now I'm gonna do blush, and I'm going to be using my NYX Bright Idea Coralicious, I think this is called the Illuminating stick, and it's a really pretty color, and I like to use this as a blush. So I'm just gonna take my middle finger, go over top, and then just press it onto my cheek area. Then I'm going to take my big stippling brush. This is the Sigma F50 brush, and just kind of stipple this out or blend this out. As you can see, it gives your skin this nice shiny effect. Okay, so now we have the cream blush on. I really love how that looks. So now I'm actually going to move on to the eyes. So I was debating if I'm going to share with you guys what I'm going to do for my eyes, because this wasn't really the point of the video. The point was like focused on skin, but I decided that I will. First, I'm going to prime them with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. This is in the shade Medium Tawny. And I'm just gonna put a little bit on, blend that out with my ring finger. So I think I kind of want to do like a bronzy, chocolatey eye. First, I'm gonna go in with the Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Fade In. And I'm gonna use this kind of like as my transition color. And I'm gonna take this e.l.f. Modern Metals eyeshadow palette, which looks like this. And if you're interested, I did a whole demo and review on this whole collection, so I'll put it in the description box below if you want to check it out. So I'm gonna go in with this color right here. It's kind of like a bronzy chocolate color here, and I'm gonna take it on my finger, and I'm gonna take it all over my eyelid area. So this is how our eyes are looking so far, really simple. So now for like an extra pop and pow, I'm gonna reach into my L'Oreal Infallible. This is like a little cream eyeshadow quad. These used to be really big back in the day. I still love mine. I'm not even sure if they still sell these, but this is the color Bronzed Taupe. So it looks like this. So I'm just gonna take this on my middle finger, and I'm gonna pat that on top of the shadow we put down. So the shadow is gonna act like a little primer for this cream shadow. And I'm gonna blend it up into the crease just like that. So that's exactly what I wanted the eyes to look like. So as you can see, really simple, didn't take no time. So now for the lower lash line, I'm gonna take the Colourpop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Call Me, and this is just a dark brown. So I'm gonna go back into the e.l.f. Modern Meadows palette, and I need a shade for the inner corner, so I'm gonna take this champagne one right here, put that in my inner corner, just like that. So while I'm here up close and personal with y'all, I'm also gonna go ahead and do mascara. I'm gonna use the Essence False Lash Effect. Literally, this is almost out. I actually need to like throw this out after this use because it's pretty much empty. I'm gonna try not to buy so many makeup products this month because I feel like I went ham with makeup last month. So really I only want a few things this month. I already ordered the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. So I already knew I wanted that because so many people had great things to say about it. And then Fenty is coming out with bronzers and some new highlighters on April 5th. But then also the makeup artist Patrick Ta, his makeup line is debuting April 4th. And his stuff looks really cool. So I'm giving myself to either pick to buy something new from Fenty or to buy something from Patrick Ta. We're pretty much almost done with this look. So next I'm gonna do highlighter, and I think I wanna do a cream highlighter. So I'm gonna take the Colourpop Super Shock Cheek in the shade Candyman. I'm just gonna once again take my fingers and dab it onto the high points. And then I'm gonna take another finger that didn't have the product and just pounce it out, and then just stipple with the product again, take the other finger and pounce it. So there we go with the highlighter, really pretty. So then lastly we're just gonna do the lips. So first I'm gonna line them with the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade Whipped Caviar. I haven't used this in a minute, so I'm gonna bring this out. Then I'm gonna use the Black Opal Matte Lipstick in the shade Misfit. I'm also going to put a little bit of this Sephora Rouge Brilliance number 9 lipstick. It's just like a little pink lipstick. And then that's it. So just to finish off the look, I'm going to spray a little bit more of that OMGLO highlighting spray. So here is my finished no foundation makeup routine. Obviously the eyes and the lip colors switch out just depending on what I want to do. So the eyes and the lips are very interchangeable, but as far as my base routine and what I did to my face, that's typical what I do every time I do my no foundation routine. Super quick, super simple, but also very put together, very, you know, I look presentable. I hope this video helped you guys if you wanted to build a no foundation routine of your own. So that's it for me. I have a lot of work to do today, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off this camera. It is now 8:25 a.m. I am feeling very accomplished today. If you are not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. If you are not following me on Instagram, go ahead and do so. It's always linked down below in the description box. And that's it. So until my next one, I'll see you guys later. Bye.